Can you believe this? Bol Bol is actually real, moving like a graceful gazelle along the court. He looks like one of those glitched 2K Park players with unnecessarily long arms and limbs, but Bol Bol is not a glitch. Bol Bol has finally been given a real opportunity in the NBA with the Orlando Magic, and he's my current frontrunner for the most improved player. But it wasn't always this way. Once upon a time, like 4 months ago, Bol Bol was considered a bust, even though he was the 44th pick. Let's take a look at how Bol Bol has resurrected his NBA career, going from NBA bust to future NBA superstar. Bol Bol has always been a talent, whether in high school or in college. He's always been hyped. When you're the son of Manute Bol, it's not hard to gain recognition, especially when you can dribble the ball and do the things that he can do. This guy had a bonkers mixtape coming out of high school, and he ended up being the consensus 6th ranked player in the class of 2018. And of course, he was a killer in college, averaging 21 points, 10 rebounds on ridiculous shooting splits. Unfortunately, he only played 9 games due to suffering a left foot injury that would require season-ending surgery. Bol Bol showed immense talent in those 9 games, but usually these foot problems don't fare very well for the big guys. And this is why he ultimately slid down to number 44 in the 2019 draft. Here he was drafted by the Miami Heat and then traded to the Denver Nuggets, who were looking to swing on some ridiculous upside. Here in Denver, Bol Bol never really got much burn, usually sitting on the bench or playing in the G League. The first real action we got to see of him was in the 2020 bubble. Man, the good old days. In the bubble, Bol Bol showed his smooth game, where he got me salivating to see what he could actually do next. He even put up 11 points in a game versus the Jazz. Unfortunately, this is about all we'd see from Bol in a Nuggets uniform for various reasons. Although Bol Bol was clearly a great talent, the Nuggets just didn't fit what he needed. Bol Bol was still young and needed game time to develop, but when you have Nikola Jokic on your roster, it's pretty difficult to do that. The Nuggets wanted to win now. Although Bol Bol is versatile now, at the time they couldn't find a proper position for him. He also sometimes didn't put in a whole lot of effort when he did get time, but it's difficult when you're that good and you sit on the bench for that long. Anyway, the Bol Bol experiment came to an end in January where they traded him to the Detroit Pistons. What? You telling me he failed his physical? Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Well, they tried to trade him, but the Pistons voided the trade because he failed his medical. Even when he wanted to get traded, even when they tried to trade him, they couldn't even do it. He failed his medical with the Pistons because he had even more foot problems. This time, he hurt his other foot, which resulted in him getting another season-ending surgery. Fortunately, later in January, his Nuggets nightmare was over, as he was traded to the Celtics. But this didn't last very long either. On February 10th, Bol was traded to the Magic along with PJ Dozier to a place where he could finally develop. Well, he's definitely developing alright. This season with the Magic, Bol has been stellar so far, putting up 13 points and adding 7.5 rebounds and 2 blocks. I mean, he's just a demi, like, look at him, it's Bol Bol. Bol Bol this season is everything that he was projected to be way back in college. He's 7'2" with a handle, a flamethrower, and he swats everything. I don't know what else you'd really want in a wing, and he's 7'2", so there's nothing really to complain about. I don't know how you could hate the guy. He's also gotten much more refined in his understanding of the game, especially with his shot selection. The Magic have done a really good job with Bol Bol and easing him into their system, even when times weren't the greatest. I watched the Magic in preseason, and Bol Bol was not looking too great, but they stuck with him, they were patient, they still gave him the reps, and eventually he showed why he was such a great talent. Slowly he's eased his way into the starting lineup, and he's been pretty freaking good. He's versatile offensively and an elite rim protector defensively. How can you hate this guy? Seriously, how can you hate him? Bol Bol is a serious talent, and I think we've only seen the tip of that 7'2" iceberg. It looks like he's only going to get better from here. Victor better watch out. The way Bol Bol is playing right now, Victor is essentially just a Walmart version of Bol Bol. Victor's got some work to do the way Bol Bol is playing right now. Anyway, that's how Bol Bol went from bust to future NBA superstar. If you enjoyed the video, check out my latest video right here. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and as always, stay rested. See you in the next one.